The new dietary guidelines just came out. My name is Diana. I'm a registered dietitian of over 13 years, and I have some thoughts that might actually surprise you. First thing I want to be clear about is after reading the guidelines, they really didn't change much based on what the old guidelines were. What did change is the visuals. Previous guidelines that we were using used the My Plate method. The new guidelines is using an upside down pyramid. Top of the pyramid, they're showing full fat dairy products, butter, and animal protein. But visually, I worry that people might take this as a signal to eat more of these foods. And that matters because higher saturated fat intake is a direct correlation for an increased heart disease risk. And heart disease is the #1 cause of death in the US. My father actually had his first heart attack at 41, died of congestive heart failure at 70. There is room for these foods. I enjoy full-fat dairy too, but the guidelines have to be clearer. They also remove specific alcohol limits and just put limit alcohol intake. That's vague, especially when alcohol is a toxin. Daily intake should not be normalized. Something I haven't seen a lot of people talk about is the pediatric side of these dietary guidelines. Actually specify avoiding added sugar until the age of 10. I'd rather see more emphasis on fiber-rich foods, balance, and food neutrality. Having the background that I do, seeing so many children, adolescents have disordered eating from parents restricting and fearing them from food so much, really frustrated me. They also increased the protein recommendation to 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight, which I'm fine with. I typically recommend about 1 gram per kilogram of body weight to start with, especially depending on a person's activity level. I know that these are just guidelines, but guidelines matter when it comes to our school policies, our healthcare, and I would have just liked to see more clarity. Let me know your thoughts. Comment down below what you thought of these guidelines.